Hello, you're watching Cruise First, TV specialists in the sale of tailor-made cruise and stay holidays from all the major cruise lines. Now, in this programme, we have a selection of cruises from luxury cruise brand Celebrity Cruises, all for departure this year to places as diverse as the Suez Canal and Dubai, the Caribbean, and a cruise around Australia. Now, booking with us is easy. Simply call the number on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen and speak to one of our dedicated TV consultants in our UK call centre, who are waiting to answer all of your questions. Calls are free from a BT landline, but you may be charged with other networks, and mobiles will be considerably higher. If you've never taken a Celebrity cruise before, then prepare yourself for stylish, modern ships, great food and service, and really interesting things to do on board. Let's take a look at their Solstice class of ships first.
Celebrity Cruises is the upscale American cruise line that offers a contemporary cruise experience on board modern, design-led ships with impeccable service.
I like the decor of the ship, especially being up here with the grass. I mean, that's great. Going on a cruise ship and actually seeing grass, it's just something you don't see, so it's fabulous.
I love the fact that the decor is very restful, the cabins are beautifully appointed. The choice of food is amazing. Normally you get sort of 2 bars, one side of each side of the ship. This is the central forum and the choice is just great.
Fantastic, really. Everything, the staff, the food, you know, the drink, I mean, the real grass for a start as well. It's absolutely fantastic. Couldn't ask for anything better, really.
I think what's great about this ship, particularly compared to the others we've been on, is the staff. They're very friendly, but we're very efficient, and I think the staffing, level is excellent. It's very good indeed. Very good, very impressed. As far as the decor and everything else is concerned, I think it's smart, it's sophisticated without being over-imposing. It's relaxing, but luxurious.
The Solstice-class ships have steered away from bright colours and patterns in favour of neutral tones and elegant textures for a timeless look. They're the sort of ships that will appeal to those who prefer clean, modern lines. Those who've never taken a cruise before often worry that they're going to be bored, so Celebrity has introduced a programme called Celebrity Life, designed to enable people to get the most out of the many attractions, courses and well-being facilities available. For example, you could savour the delights of the food and wine on board by learning more about the food being prepared and the wine that goes with it. You could discover yourself with a series of programmes offering everything from dance instruction to computer skills. Or you could renew your mind, body and spirit with the programme designed to help you feel better, live longer and look younger. There's never a dull moment on a Celebrity cruise. One of the greatest things about a cruise is the food, and Celebrity have won numerous accolades for the food they serve and the dining options they have on board. Feeding nearly 3,000 people in 10 restaurants each day is no easy feat, and the man in charge on board Celebrity Eclipse is Executive Chef Steve van der Merwe.
Moving further on, you'll see this is the veg section. This is the main galley, deck 4. The majority, 90% of the production for the entire vessel gets taken care of here. All our steaks are grilled to order. Nothing is pre-grilled in advance. At the back of the galley there, that's the soup and sauce section. We produce all our own soups and sauces and stocks from bases of raw product. This is the bakery on the Eclipse. It's a 24-hour operation. Everything is made on board. Our baguettes, Danish pastries, everything that you see here is made out of bread. The gentleman over here is busy making a bread basket out of bread.
Relaxing with a drink in one of the many bars on board is what most people do before dinner. On the Celebrity Eclipse, there are several bars to enjoy, each offering a different experience. You can enjoy a glass of wine at Cellar Masters or relax with friends at the Passport Bar. When it comes to entertainment, all tastes are catered for, with classical, West End-style shows and circus extravaganzas. Or you might even get lucky in the casino. Whatever you're looking for, you'll certainly find it on board a Celebrity cruise.
Our first offer will appeal to those who like something a bit more exotic. It's a 16-night fly cruise that takes in Egypt and Jordan and finishes in Dubai, where you can add nights if you want to stay on. Something well worth doing. It's on the Celebrity Solstice, which was the first Solstice-class ship launched 4 years ago. Here's the full itinerary.
Your cruise starts in Barcelona and you'll spend your first 3 days at sea getting to know your ship. Your first stop will be at Alexandria on Egypt's Mediterranean coast, where you'll dock for 2 full days. You'll then pass through the Suez Canal en route to Safaga, where you'll spend another 2 days. It's then on to Aqaba in Jordan before cruising for 6 days, arriving finally at Dubai, where you leave your ship. Dubai is a fascinating fusion of modern city and old-world souks or markets. Travel between the two by Abra, traditional water taxis that cross the Dubai Creek. The leading centre for business and tourism in the Middle East, Dubai offers a distinctive blend of modern city amenities and the ancient charm of Arabia. Take a stroll and admire the stunning architecture of traditional mosques right next to ultra-modern buildings. Pick up a wonderful memento at the souk, which is made up of various shops, such as the spice souk, the textile souk, and the gold souk.
Something else that makes this cruise extra special is that the price for this cruise is based on a stateroom in concierge class. This means you get all sorts of little extras such as priority boarding, a pillow menu, canopies each night in your stateroom and fresh flowers all as standard. So, what will it cost? Well, there it is. It's a terrific price. And bear in mind, it is for 16 nights. The Suez Canal and Dubai trip on the 5-star Celebrity Solstice. This particular price relates to a departure on the 25th of October 2012. So something to look forward to towards the end of the year. It's based on 2 people sharing an inside stateroom. It includes 1 night in a Dubai hotel after the cruise. Free upgrade, we like the word free, to concierge class. Overnights on board in Alexandria and Safaga, and add extra nights in Dubai from £59 per person per night. The reference CEL 239. It's a terrific price and it's a trip that you will never forget. Our next cruise is a Caribbean itinerary that starts with a flight to Florida, where we'll put you up in a beachfront hotel for a night in Fort Lauderdale before you join the celebrity eclipse the next day. You'll then cruise around the Caribbean for 14 nights, and here's where you'll stop.
You join your ship at the state-of-the-art Port Everglades cruise terminal in Florida and spend the first 2 days at sea. Your first stop will be at Phillipsburg on St. Martin and then Charlotte-Amalie on St. Thomas. It's then over to St. John's in Antigua, Castries on St. Lucia and Bridgetown on Barbados. St. George's on Grenada is next, followed by Kralendijk on Bonaire and Oranjestad on Aruba. You then get a further 2 days at sea before arriving back at Fort Lauderdale. St. Martin has 2 sides, a French and a Dutch. You can stroll along the magnificent beaches for hours, browse the endless French boutiques and duty-free shops, or visit sites like the cliffs and caves of Kupakoy Beach.
This cruise is the first 2 weeks of December, so it's not only the perfect time for visiting the Caribbean weather-wise, but it's also a great time to escape all the madness of the Christmas build-up here and get some sun before all the festivities. So let's take a look at the price. And there you go, a terrific price. Yet again, 16 nights from per person. The reference is CEL 539, so do make sure you write that down. It's the Luxury Caribbean 5-star Celebrity Eclipse, November to March 2013. This particular price relates to a departure on the 30th of November this year. As I mentioned, just before Christmas. It includes 1 night in Fort Lauderdale or Miami, so make your mind up there. Visiting some of the best ports in the Caribbean, and just keep thinking of that sunshine. You can add a week in Orlando from just £99 per person. That's a week in Orlando from £99 per person, and you can upgrade to an outside stateroom from £49 per person. The reference number, CEL 539. It's a terrific price from per person. Now, eating is something you're going to be doing a lot of on board a Celebrity cruise. Celebrity is known for the quality of the food they serve and the choice of specialty restaurants. Choosing the right stateroom for your cruise is vital to making your holiday perfect. And with the choice on offer on Celebrity ships, there is sure to be something to suit.
Lingering over an unforgettable meal is one of life's great pleasures, and on Celebrity Solstice class ships you've never had so much choice. In the main dining room, enjoy delicious, freshly prepared cuisines with European-style service attending to your every need in a decadent atmosphere that exudes style and sophistication. Murano's undeniable warmth is as inviting as it is impressive. Indulge in a savoury multi-course meal with a blend of freshly prepared classic and modern continental cuisines. A splash of Italy finds its way to the Tuscan grill. With its vibrant ambience, this steakhouse offers a variety of exquisite selections, from Caesar salad prepared tableside to an antipasti station. Dine on a variety of tantalising international fare at the Ocean View Cafe. The buffets offer a selection of Mexican, Asian and European dishes, as well as lighter cuisines and sumptuous desserts which are prepared with equal expertise. Enjoy breakfast, lunch and dinner in the chic yet casual dining room or on the patio. The lively buzz of Cafe El Baccio isn't just due to the rich, tasty lattes. With ocean views and a central location, this European coffee venue never sleeps. A thorough selection of speciality coffees and tasty liqueurs complement a variety of freshly baked pastries. Simplicity at its succulent best, the Bistro on 5 features a variety of delicious sandwiches, salads, crepes and desserts for both lunch and dinner. The light fresh fare is complemented by an airy design and wonderful ocean views, providing a bright casual dining alternative. On Celebrity Eclipse, experience Cuisine, the one-of-a-kind restaurant featuring a uniquely unordinary approach to dining. Awaken your palate through a modern and playful offering of familiar and memorable dishes from around the world. Artfully presented and intended to be shared.
The next cruise we have for you is a 17-night Australian cruise on board the Celebrity Millennium that departs this November. Luxurious accommodation and intuitive service consistently place Celebrity Millennium at the top of the rankings among large cruise ships. Plus, she's just emerged from dry dock, having been solsticised with favourite solstice class features such as the Celebrity Eye Lounge, an ice-topped martini bar, Cafe Al Baccio and Gelataria, a cellar Masters wine bar, and the uniquely unordinary Cuisine Speciality restaurant. Some really stylish additions to an already much-loved ship. So let's take a look at where you'll stop on this Australian itinerary.
You join your ship in Sydney and start the Australian part of your cruise, stopping first at Newcastle. It's then on to Brisbane, Ellie Beach and then Cairns, all in Queensland. Darwin is your last stop in Australia before cruising over to Bali, where you spend a day at Benoa. You finally arrive at Singapore, where you leave your ship. Singapore is certainly worth spending a few days in at the end of your cruise. This stunning city-state is home to cultural and colonial icons that will transport you back in time. Yet Singapore boasts glittering skyscrapers, extreme cleanliness and safety for visitors. Singapore is a leading example that people from all walks of life, both east and west, can live and work harmoniously together, with a delightful infusion of Chinese, Malay, Indian and European influences.
This cruise does, of course, include flights to Sydney and back from Singapore on board the services of a scheduled airline. You can, of course, always add nights in Singapore at the end of your cruise before flying home. Do ask us about our specially negotiated rates on hotels when you call. So let's take a look at that price. Well, there it is. It's a terrific price for 22 nights. A from price per person reference CEL 339, the Australian Adventure. And what an adventure it'll be on the 5-star Celebrity Millennium. It's departing on the 19th of November for this price of this year, just before Christmas. How perfect is that? It's based on 2 people sharing an inside stateroom. Overnights on board in Cairns and Singapore. It includes 1-night hotel stay in Sydney. And of course, don't forget you can upgrade to an outside stateroom from £99 per person. And the Millennium has been completely upgraded to Solstice class CEL 339. Our next cruise is on board the recently solsticised Celebrity Constellation and is a 21-night Caribbean itinerary that starts in Southampton and finishes in Miami. From the minute you enter the magnificent Grand Foyer, or savour a flavourful steak in the Tuscan Grill, or sip your favourite vodka at the ultra-cool ice-topped martini bar, you'll feel pampered and transformed. Sumptuous suites and staterooms offer stunning new decor and flat-screen TVs, and a level of personal service that's intuitive with a keen eye for detail. Well, what a wonderful way to travel through the Caribbean. Let's take a look at where you'll stop.
Your cruise starts in Southampton and the next morning you arrive at Le Havre for a trip to Paris. 2 days at sea follow before arriving at Lisbon. After another sea day you will stop at Tenerife in the Canary Islands. 8 further sea days follow as you cross the Atlantic Ocean, where your next stop will be Miami. It's then over to the Caribbean for stops at Falmouth on Jamaica, Georgetown on Grand Cayman, and then finally it's back to Miami, where you leave your ship. The South Beach area of Miami is famous for its candy-coloured Art Deco buildings, beautiful beaches and wild nightlife. You can sit in a pavement cafe and watch the beautiful people rollerblading, or take a dip in the Atlantic Ocean. Plus, the shopping here is some of the best in Florida.
This is the perfect cruise for those who like sea days, as there are 13 of them, perfect for just chilling out and enjoying the facilities of your ship. So let's check out the cost. Well, yet again, another terrific price. 21 nights from, how good is that? 3 weeks away, that'll do me nicely. Miami in the Caribbean, 5-star celebrity constellation. November, yes, this is departing on the 30th of November 2012, and it's based on 2 people sharing an inside stateroom. CEL 439 is the all-important code to quote. The 2 itineraries are back-to-back, giving you a fantastic 21 nights, as I mentioned. You can add extra nights in Fort Lauderdale or Miami from just £59 per person per night. And you can upgrade to an outside stateroom from £199 per person. And you can add a week in Orlando from £99 per person. We have one more cruise now, and that's also on the Celebrity Constellation and takes in the wine regions of France, Spain and Portugal. It's 12 nights and departs from Southampton, and here's where you'll visit.
This no-fly cruise departs from Southampton and heads for Le Havre, which is the French port for Paris, where you dock overnight, giving you 2 full days to explore. It's then on to Bordeaux, where again you are in port for 2 whole days. Your next 2 days are spent in Bilbao in Spain before you cruise on to Vigo and then Porto in Portugal. You then return to Southampton, where you leave the ship and transfer home. Paris, of course, needs no introduction. The stylish, sophisticated City of Love is an absolute highlight of this cruise. Have lunch in one of the city's many cafes, look at the amazing art in the Louvre, and meander through Montmartre, where you'll find the famed Moulin Rouge. And what better way to admire the views than from the iconic Eiffel Tower?
The nice thing about this cruise is you get overnights in Le Havre, should you want to stay late in Paris, Le Verdon for Bordeaux, and also in Bilbao, perfect for enjoying the nightlife. So, what's it going to cost? Well, there you go. 12 nights, remember, from, what a terrific price per person. CEL 139 is the all-important reference to write down. The European cruise, 5-star Celebrity Constellation. September to November, various sailings. This particular price is for a departure on the 6th of November. It's a terrific price for 12 nights away. It includes 3 overnights on board in ports. It also includes free upgrade to an outside stateroom. It includes, yet again, free gratuities worth £87 per person and up to $200 per stateroom onboard credit when booking a balcony or above. And that's a terrific price from per person, reference number CEL 139. A terrific treat for somebody's birthday, perhaps. If you haven't taken a cruise before, Celebrity really is the perfect one for anybody who likes stylish contemporary ships and great food. Plus, with their Celebrity Life onboard enrichment programme, there's never a dull moment if you're the sort of person that likes lots going on. When you book with Cruise First, you can rest assured that your holiday money is safe with us, as we're wholly owned by Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines and are fully ABTA and ATOL bonded. Our cruise consultants are standing by waiting to take your call and answer all of your questions. So why not give them a call now on the number on the bottom left of your screen. Calls are free from a BT landline, but you may be charged with other networks, and calls from mobiles will be significantly more. Of course, we'll be back later with more offers from Cruise First here on Sky Digital Channel 251 and 252. That's Sky Digital Channel 251 and 252 throughout the day. So, see you soon.